Fix your credit, girl, get at it, get your bag up. Hit that gym and get back fine. Go get that degree, go girl, focus on me. Unlock potential that you didn't know you had in you. Fuck that nigga, ay. Oh yeah, it's time to mix it up and get your glow, girl. I know that you gon' get it, you got so much. Don't let nobody tell you that it's over. I want you to know that, girl, you got it, you got it. Oh yeah, 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 you got it.
Hey, what's up, guys? Oh, I know I've been gone for so long, but I've just had a lot going on. I've been sick, the kids are sick, as you can hear. I'm like so nasally. Life has literally been a standstill for a hot minute because we ain't been well, but I am back. No, it's not COVID, we've just got colds, like pretty bad ones as well, but I'm back. So if you're new to my channel, please subscribe. All my loyal subscribers who have been messaging me, sending me emails on my Instagram, all of that kind of stuff, thank you so much for wondering like where the hell we've been. Sorry guys, this video, as you can see, I'm in my car, and I thought I would like drive and speak with you guys. And my channel's monetized, and this video is not for me to make money off, so you're gonna hear me playing music because that's not what this video is about. This video is to bring awareness to people. Like, this video is about awareness. I thought I was gonna die. I thought I was dying. I thought like my days were numbered. Does that make sense? Like, I thought, like, I had all these thoughts in my head about, you know, okay, I'm gonna say bye to my kids. How am I gonna do that? They're gonna feel so upset. Had nights of crying, and then the truth hit me. Guys, no, I am not crying here. My eyes are watering. As I told you, I'm sick innit, so my eyes are watering. Oh, I look mad. I'll take the glasses off because I want to speak to you not properly. All right, guys. Okay, yeah. So I thought I was gonna die, and it's crazy, right? Because it started 2 years ago, right? Sorry guys, I'm just trying to get out of this tight spot where I live. It's just so tight. I open the sunroof so you guys can see me a bit better. So yeah, so it happened this started 2 years ago, just when I had my baby. So after I had my baby, I've always been anemic, right? But for some reason, after I had my baby girl, like, my anemia got worse. Like, it got really worse. But not only did my anemia get worse, my hair started to fall out really bad, right? So I put that down to, you know, after you have a baby, most of us have a baby, our hormones are like messed up or whatever. So that's what I put it down to. So my hair was falling out really bad, and my hair was really nice and long after I had my baby. It fell out, like, went thin, coming out in clumps, like clumps and clusters, right? Then I started to get numbness in my legs, tingly in my, like, pins and needles in my hands, pins and needles in my feet, like brain fog. I couldn't remember anything, and I'm thinking to myself, well, hold on a minute, I can't still have baby brain because this is, my daughter's like 2.5. Do you get what I mean? Like, I can't still have baby brain. Palpitations, I had heart palpitations, I couldn't breathe, like shortness of breath. It was so bad, right? Sorry, I keep doing that, it's just because I'm really nasally. So long story short, I went to my doctors and I said to my doctor, look, right, my hair's falling out, I'm getting palpitations, I'm getting shortness of breath, my legs are numb, they're tingling, my muscles are aching me, I've got pains up and down my legs. I feel like my body's just shutting down, innit? That's what I said. I feel like my body's shutting down. So my doctor was like, okay, that's not good. So they said, all right, we're gonna test you for fibromyalgia or something like that. So I was like, okay. So obviously I'm worried, I'm scared. So my doctors did the tests now, and that came back negative. So I'm thinking, like, what the hell? Like, what is this? Like, why am I so sick? So then I went back to my doctor again, and they were like, oh, that came back negative. I'm like, no, Sherlock, I know it did, so what's next? And she said, okay, well, what we'll need to do is do another blood test. So I'm like, okay, cool, let's do another blood test. She did another blood test, and that blood test came back negative. Like, when I say negative, like, there was everything was fine. My iron was a little bit low, but I already know that, okay? But she was like, none of the symptoms will attribute to, you know, your low iron and all of that. So I'm just like, okay, cool. So I'm sitting there thinking to myself now, okay, so I'm dying. And this is what the cheeky mama jammer said to me, right? Guys, I'm trying not to swear as much on my channel. So this is what the cheeky mama jammer said to me, right? She said to me, oh, you know, the symptoms and stuff that you're going through at the moment, it's just something you're just gonna have to live with. You're just gonna have to live with all of that. Sorry, someone just texted me. Yeah, you're gonna have to live with it. It's nothing that there's nothing we can do about it. It's just, you know, it's just your body. You're gonna have to live with it. There's nothing we can do about it, Tanya. Excuse me, you're the doctor and you're telling me that. But I'm thinking to myself, all right, cool, you're the one with a PhD in it, not me. Yes, I've got a degree, but it's not in that, okay? So I'm like, all right, cool, she knows what she's talking about, innit? So I'm like, all right, that's fine. Like, there's nothing wrong with me. She's like, no, there's nothing wrong with you. It's just, you know, general life, like, it's just what you're going through. And I'm like, that's weird, innit? But all right, cool. Anyway, I kid you not, guys, right? About a week later, I am hella depressed. But put it this way, right? After I had my daughter, baby Kelsey, I suffered from postpartum really badly, right? So I had postnatal depression really badly. It was just hella bad. So I'm like, I know what depression feels like, and I've gone through depression prior to that as well, so I kind of know what it feels like, etc, etc. So I'm feeling like really bluesy, like down, mood swings, not really wanting to do anything. And then, you know, my partner will be like, you know, what's up, like, what's going on, kind of thing. And I'm saying to him, like, babe, I don't know what to tell you. Like, I don't know why I feel so down. Do you know what I mean? And no matter how much help you get with the kids and all of that kind of stuff from him, it's just not working. Like, I just feel down, and I'm being like a little bit snappy and bitchy to him. And then but he's nice, isn't it? Like, he's not, when I say nice, he's not an idiot or anything, but I mean, like, he's like, you're not trying to snap back at me, he's trying to find out what's wrong, because it's out of character for me to be acting in this type of way. So he's like, is everything okay? Like, what is going on, babes? Like, talk to me. And I'm like, so I'm crying. I'm like, I don't know. I just feel really down and upset, and I feel like I want to fight someone, and I feel like vicious. Like, I was just weird. I just wanted to, like, I had this anger and aggression, and it just, everything was getting on top of me. My job, my work, everything was just, I was just feeling like nothing was really, like, working for me. Does that make sense? Like, you know, when you feel like nothing's working for you. Sorry, I can't go like that. Yeah, I felt like nothing was working for me, you know. And the thing is, all the negative elements in my life that I had prior, I had got rid of them already, innit? So there was no negative elements, there was no negative people. Everybody who's in my circle is all positive people who are championing me on, and, you know, my family, kids, all of that. So I know it wasn't anybody else. I know this is me now, innit? This is me. I'm feeling fucked up because, oh shit, see, I swore. I'm feeling messed up myself, yeah? So then, on top of that, the depression, feeling and all of that, I've got the, what's that, fence? What the hell's going on? So on top of the depression, feeling, and on top of, you know, all the other stuff, I've also got the pins and needles in my feet, the numbness in my legs, the brain fog. And when I say pins and needles in my legs and my feet, I'm not just talking about that. I should make it more, I should explain a little bit more, or expand, I should say. It was up my legs, in my face, the back of my head, my arms, my fingers were numb. Like, my muscles will hurt. I would sit down for a minute and my legs will be hurting me, and I'm thinking, okay, girl, it's because you're too fat. Because obviously, I've never been a skinny mini girl, but during COVID, your girl put on some pounds, innit? So I've been working out, trying to sort my life out and all of that kind of stuff, right? But I was thinking, right, you're just too fat, Tanya. Like, you've gone too fat now. Like, this is why you're like this, because your legs are not able to, they're not surviving. Like, you're sitting on your legs and then you're breaking them. And then when you're walking, your legs have to carry your weight, so you're breaking them again. This is what I'm thinking, because I'm thinking, what else could it be? And then I jumped on YouTube, right? So I jumped on YouTube, and what was I looking at? I was looking at some beauty treatment things. That's another video. I'm going to tell you guys about this on another video. Sorry, I know I keep doing that, but I don't know what else to do, guys. I need a new nose or something, you know, for like the next 28 days or something, because this nose it's broken. No, fully broken. Anyway, so let me go back to it now. I was looking at some beauty treatments, and then I came across B12. So I'm like, what the flip is this B12 stuff, right? And I see a lot of people doing videos that they've been taking vitamin B12 injections and like the benefits of it. So I'm like, okay, the benefits of it sound great, but what does this thing do? Like, what is the symptoms of being B12 deficient? So I go and look at what's the symptoms, and I kid you not, pins and needles, hands, feet, in head, palpitations, memory loss, fog, depression, shortness of breath, like pain in your muscles. Everything I had is everything that were the symptoms of a vitamin B12 deficiency, right? So I'm like, what the sugar wugga wugga? I'm like, no, okay, I need to see what's going on here, because this is not making any sense. Because I took blood tests, right? And those blood tests that I took, what the fuck? Why is he flashing? I took blood tests, right? And sorry, I shouldn't have swore, but that police officer was just flashing. I don't know why you're flashing. So I took blood tests, right? And the blood tests that I took, they measured for all of that, like folate, everything. They measured for that. So my thing is surely I can't have a deficiency in vitamin B12 because I tested for all of that. And guess what? I didn't know. 9 times out of 10, when you test for a B12 deficiency, it's going to come back that you are not deficient in B12. That's what it's 9 times out of 10 is going to come back. And that's because they're not checking for active vitamin B12 in your blood. They're just checking for normal vitamin B12. And what I heard as well, from my research, it said that vitamin B12, it depends on what part of the country that you are, it varies in what they class as deficient. So I could be in a part of the country where my levels are not classed as a deficiency, so that it won't come back as me having a deficiency. Do you understand? So guys, the moral of my story is, okay, I went back to my doctor and I said, listen, yeah, you woman with the PhD that I don't have, and I just self-diagnosed myself. Well done, YouTube. Okay, I went to her and I said to her, listen, I want you to do a blood test, and the blood test I want you to do is for active B12, okay, in my blood. She said, oh, well, you know, I did your bloods before. I said, okay, that's fine. You did my bloods before. It didn't work. Rah, ta. It didn't work, did it? Clearly, because I'm still mash up, yeah? Anyway, my girl went, she did the test. She come back now. Oh, my eyes are watering, you know. I promise you I'm not crying. I'm just mash up. Anyway, yeah, so she did the test or whatever. Come back now. What did it say? Boy, you can shut in your ass. What did it say? It said that I had a vitamin B12 deficiency. Nah, Sherlock, I could have told you that. You're the doctor. You should have diagnosed this before. Anyway, she gave me some B12 vitamin B12 tablets. So I'm thinking, okay, this should work, right? Started taking them, nothing. So I go back to Google, go back to YouTube, and it says if you got a deficiency, the tablets are not going to work, and they're not going to work quick enough either. Because remember, my muscles now, I've been like this for 2 years, or 2.5 years since I had my baby, right? So it's been a long time. There's a lot of damage that's been caused to my nerves, my neurological system, my hair, everything, my muscles, all of that, right? So the tablets are not going to work for me. So I spoke to a health clinician, and she said to me, you need to take the injections. So I went to my doctor. I said, right, I need injections now, even though your girl don't like injections, innit? I'm not an injection type of person. So she's like, oh no, you can't get them on the NHS, you can't da 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 da. I said, why not? I pay tax, and mind you, I pay almost £1,000 in tax a month. Okay, a month. That's how much your girl is paying in tax a month. Don't piss me off. What do you mean I can't get that shit on the NHS? Why not? I pay for that shit. Anyway, that's another story. So she's like, no, you can't get it on the NHS. Even though that's bullshit, because I know someone who's got that on the NHS, but whatever, innit? So I was just like, all right, cool. What do I need to do then? She's like, I don't know. You know, the tablets will work. Give it 6 months. I said, I don't have 6 months, because the state that I was in, the way I was feeling, I felt as if I was dying, innit? So I'm literally like planning stuff, like making sure that I've got like enough, you know, life insurance and stuff like that, because I'm thinking my days are numbered, right? Listen, I'm not even joking with you. Listen, I found, let me try and cut into this person. Sorry person. Let me say thank you, because it's quite rude what I just did. Thank you. Anyway, I found a beautician, and I booked an injection. I said, right, I need vitamin B12. She said, oh, okay, no problem, I can fit you in. I said, okay. She asked me what my symptoms were, and I told her, and then so she booked me in. I said, how fast does this work? She said, you will feel pretty much instant relief. You'll get a pep in your step and all of that kind of stuff, but it does take about 6 months for you to start repairing the damage that has been done to your body from not having the B12 in there. I said, okay. So I had the injection, guys. Wow, instantly, I kid you not, the pins and needles that I had in my feet, gone. I forgot to say, one of the things is migraines and headaches. I was having migraines and headaches every single day. The headache that I woke up with that day, gone. The pins and needles that I had in my feet, in my legs, in my arms, in the back of my head, in my forehead, gone. In my hands, gone. I kid, the palpitations that I was having that same day, gone. The breathlessness that I had was going through, gone. And mind you, I used to be a smoker, a heavy smoker. I don't smoke anymore. I haven't smoked for about 4 months now. Yeah, I just don't smoke anymore. When I don't allow anyone to smoke around me or my children, I just don't smoke anymore, right? So I know that wasn't a factor, but I know that I had done a lot of damage to my lungs, obviously, through smoking for so many years, right? I've been smoking since I was 15, so that's what, fucking 20 years. Like, yeah, 20 years I've been smoking. So I know I did a lot of damage through that, but I was thinking to myself, there's people who's been smoking longer than me. How come I can't breathe just because smoking? And it wasn't because of that, it was because of the B12. I kid you not. My lungs are open. My lungs are open. I am breathing. I am singing. I am dancing. I am doing everything that I need to do. I'm doing everything, like literally everything that I need to do at the moment to be able to be a healthy person, all of that kind of stuff. Do you understand me? Like, do you understand? Do you get this? Listen, if you are vitamin B12 deficient, or if you have any of the symptoms that I said to you, and you're displaying any of those symptoms, please get yourself a shot of B12. Okay, it costs me £25. I take 2 a week. I'm gonna take 2 a week for 6 weeks, and then after 6 weeks I'm gonna go down to 1 a week for 2 weeks, and then after that I'll go down to 1 every 2 weeks. So as I said, if you are displaying any of the symptoms that I displayed, headaches, migraines, palpitations, shortness of breath, pins and needles in your hands, your legs, your feet, your head, fogginess, memory block, a smooth tongue, what's the other thing, muscle spasms, what's the other thing called, having difficulty walking, I said the heart palpitations. Why is this fool driving like that though? You're driving a whole Mercedes, bro. Drive a whip. Yeah, if you're displaying any of those symptoms and your doctor has done a blood test and said to you, no, please get a B12 injection. And I promise you, listen, leave a comment down below. Leave a comment down below if you displayed any of these symptoms and you've had the B12 shot yourself, yeah? And leave a comment down below and let me know your experiences with it, because I know mine. I told you mine, and I swear by it. I will continue to do this. The fatigue, the tiredness is gone. I've got energy. Like, it's ridiculous. I normally feel like sleeping like 10 times a day. There's none of that, right? And they say normally you have to be a vegan or, you know, don't eat meat, or vegan or vegetarian to be B12 deficient. Bullshit, because I'm none of those. I don't eat a lot of red meat anymore, no, but I'm not deficient. I'm not a vegan or vegetarian. Hell to the no. I'm not none of those, right? So it just says a lot, you know, about what they say. But anyway, as I said, if you guys are showing any of them symptoms, please leave a message down below, comment down below, and let me know what you guys are doing about it, what your doctors have said, if you've gone to your doctors, if you've taken a shot and it's helped you. Please let me know. I want to know everybody's experiences. So with that being said, as I said before, if you have not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe, leave a comment down below, hit the like button. All of those actions, guys, they're free and they take seconds for you to do. Like, literally, it takes no work at all for you to do any of that. To hit the like button, leave a comment saying hey, and subscribing. And if you like the video so much, sharing it takes nothing, and what it does is it boosts my videos so it gets out to a wider platform. So, you know, if you guys can do that, I really appreciate your help in getting my videos circulated to a bigger audience. And yeah, I'll be back with another video pretty soon. I'm gonna do a story time. The next story time I'm gonna do is about how I got robbed, because I got robbed, guys. I got robbed. Yeah, your girl, me, I got robbed, and I got receipts for it as well. So that's going to be the next story time. I'm probably going to put that story time out next week, Thursday, so keep an eye out for that. Hopefully all of this is gone, because I would have a whole new nose by then. If anyone's got a nose that they can borrow me, please hit me up, because I'm gonna need that. But with that being said, I love you guys. Peace.